Well, I think that
I think.
if the girls leave, Malia is definitely gonna leave. She's not gonna stay there by herself because
Well, yeah,
she's a follower. She doesn't have a mind of her own.
she
Malia's
don't.
she's a kind person. That's what I get from her. You know, Velvet and her a day and night. I could take probably Malia over Velvet.
I
You
bet
know,
you could.
yeah,
I
Velvet's
bet
a
you
little
could.
feisty one.
She
You
is.
know, Malia is more like, she's sweet, but
She
she's
is.
just being manipulated and she's going through it, and you can't really judge it because even if you haven't, dealt with a person that's in a cult, we've dealt with men that weren't no good to us. And we
Hmm.
and we stayed in the relationship because we loved them.
Right,
You know
knowing
what I'm
that was
saying?
wrong. Knowing
Knowing
was
it was
wrong.
wrong. Exactly. Someone said hi. Perez said hi to you.
Lessons, hey.
Hey guys, make sure you hit the like button. I promise you it is free. I promise you I don't get paid off the likes. And I can't wait till they get rid of the likes like they did with
Another platform, yeah.
they're about to get rid of the likes and the dislikes because you can't even see how many dislikes you have anymore. We're not hiding them no more.
Right.
YouTube makes it like that. Some people you can still hide your like button too, but the dislike button, the number of dislikes, YouTube took that away. So it's still there, the dislike button. You can dislike it, but nobody will see how many dislikes that video has.
Okay.
So
That's
they're gonna
nice, I
eventually.
guess.
No, it is nice
Because
because some you'll be surprised how many people follow that nonsense. Well,
right.
that
And be
person
stressing over
disliked
it.
it. I'm gonna no, not that. No,
No.
that person disliked it. I'm gonna dislike it. It's like
Uh,
monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying? So a bunch of grown folks, you know, like they ain't got no mind of themselves. So it's crazy. I think Zoka is doing the same thing like Efru did. I'm thinking
yes.
so too. I'm thinking so too. That's why I keep saying I was saying to my sis over here. I'm hoping that she went, and the reason why I'm saying I'm hoping she went back is because I have a strong feeling
She
she did
didn't.
the same thing as Efru did, and she's gonna come back. But that's a long trip. But I believe too, just it's called common sense. I really believe that her family did pay for her to come back to California, but
Right.
with the intent of thinking that she's gonna stay.
Stay.
I don't
Exactly.
know how she's gonna pull that off because I'm quite sure they only bought a one-way ticket.
Exactly.
Right. So
Exactly.
how's she gonna get back? I don't know. That's I mean, because a California ticket and she ain't got no money. Unless she gets enough money where she can pay for a plane ticket and then bring the rest of the money that she has from her family back to
Oh, back.
carbonation.
Right. Right. Right.
I don't know. I don't
She
know how
gotta
she
pay
can
her
do it.
dues. Now she gotta
Yeah,
bring something to the table.
that's why I have a lot of faith in God, my God, that
Hmm.
maybe she just found the strength to get up and leave that situation. I'm trying to think positive. I'm not trying to think that she.
Right.
I
Right.
know that's a possibility that she could have went and did the same thing as Ephraim. That is a possibility, but I'm just hoping and praying that it's not. I'm hoping that she went home so she can get help. She needs help. She doesn't need to be
They
in
all do.
carbonation. Yeah, because it's
And
sad.
they need to stop running to each other because they can't help. It's the blind leading the blind.
Exactly. You're right about that. It's the blind
How
leading the
is he going to
blind.
help you get over your trauma when he went through the same trauma as you?
Exactly. Exactly. That's why he messed them up like that. Hey, First Lady, she can wait a minute, she can too. What I did to get over there. Oh, the
What?
adult. Listen, First Lady, she did the adult work.
Oh
Am-
my goodness.
Are we on the same page? Right. First
That
Lady,
woke
are
me
we
up.
on the same page? Put a yes in the chat or a no.
That
Yeah.
would.
She works hard for the money.
Oh
Dun,
no.
dun, dun. Yep. A freak in the morning, a freak in the
I
evening.
get
That's a
it. I
oh.
mean, she can't make that much money. Like,
Why can't she? If she's doing escorting. Put an ad in one of those
I'm pretty sure it's not the same prices,
pages.
and she's not a high class anything.
Well, she's skinny and them, them Caucasian men love them like that.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
there's a lot of them Caucasian women don't look like nothing either. And they're skinny and they fit the bill for those rich men, or what I'm saying, middle class men that got money,
Like
they work.
even what's her name? Natiri said it when she came back the third time when she had to do the real end moments that
Right.
she only made $60, a customer.
What? That's it?
She admitted the third time that she came back that she had to prostitute and she was only doing 60 dollars per customer. And he was like, how much did you make? And she's like, no, I never really counted. Then she made a number on top of her head. And he's like, oh, you made that much? No, not charging 60 a customer.
Right. No, he wasn't.
Like
But
that's a lot of work now. Come on
yeah,
now.
that's what I'm trying to tell you, because I know only place that you would make that little in Boston would be on Blue Hill Ave. And that's
Right,
where
right, right.
right, and that's where the crackheads and the dope fiend women are. And they'll take that, but they have to work all night to see a
Mm-hmm.
profit. And
Exactly.
then sometime you get in somebody's car and you might not get your money.
You
They
might just
might,
get robbed or hurt.
yep, you
Exactly.
might get robbed or hurt because you get the money up front. So, or they'll give you the money, but it don't be what you asked for. And they still do the service. It wouldn't
That's
be
crazy.
me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is crazy.
Not for those prices, at least.
I'm trying to tell you,
Not those prices.
$65. You better at least bump it up to 130 or something, at least. And that's still cheap for that kind of service, escort service. Come on now. Aya said she gave head to get to car. What? When did she say that?
Well, I mean, she always did because she was in a profession anyway. So, I mean, to get there, to leave there,
Oh
to
no, you know
visit,
what?
right?
When she said Aya, I'm getting tired. I'm thinking that
Right.
she was talking
She
about
said,
Efru.
I.
Right. I'm thinking she was talking about Efru. Oh God. It clearly says Aya, but I'm
Mm.
thinking that it was Efru.
I'm pretty
Oh my God.
sure I told
Aya
Efru a couple
said she
skills.
gave head to get to. Wow. These girls are a mess. And then she went there the first time in a hoopty. She said she was hoping that the car made it there, and then Nature Boy made her turn around and go back in the hoopty, and then he flew her out there. I
Right.
said, I wouldn't want to come back.
You know that car
She
was
did say that.
overheating.
Yep. Oh my God, that girl is crazy. And you know what's so sad? When they were telling Nature Boy, like I is saying, oh, I gave somebody head to get to carbonation to see you. All you did was set yourself up to know how he was going to treat you in the future.
Exactly.
He's the type of man you can't tell him
Because
your
he'll throw
trauma.
it back in your face.
Yeah, and use and abuse you. You can't tell him about your traumas because
Unless you really heal.
right.
Unless you really heal.
If you heal from your traumas, because you gon' he about to bring it to you.
He'll break you down with that same information you was comfortable to tell him.
Exactly. It would not surprise me if Nature Boy had them girls selling them. Well, they
Of course,
have. Trust they have, because
right.
in Mexico it was very questionable that he had Aya and what's the girl's name? Kiefer. It's right on the top of my tongue. Aya and the dark skinned girl. What's that dark skinned girl?
Ra, my
And
favorite
Ra.
Ra.
Yep. Aya and Ra. He had them out there doing stuff. They was in hotels. He acted like he kicked them out for a couple of days. But I think
Right.
they set up spot, had him in the hotel, and maybe the guys were posting the ads and taking the calls and sending them over to that hotel. That's how they do it. That's how they do it in the escort game.
That'd be sad if Ra was part of that because Ra seemed like she wasn't going to take that. It's either going to be Nature Boy or nobody else.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Every last one of them have Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, big time.
Yes. Yes.
Big time. Now I don't. And then look at how he did. Not I. Malia. Before he ended up making her chiefess, she had to be passed around too. She was passed around. That was crazy. Nature Boy said he told Efru to go down on Aya, and he complained that she didn't like it. Well, hey, that's what happens when you're hanging around a sick man. He makes you do things that you don't want to do, but that's why you
Exactly.
don't put yourself in that situation. So you don't have to be made to go down on somebody you don't want to go down on. You know what I'm
I'm pretty
saying?
sure them fumes was giving her a headache. That's
Ooh. Well, they all got them fumes because
exactly.
they're all sleeping with that same, yickety. And his stuff is
Yeah.
like Velvet was saying, he had a smell to him. So he was ugh. And that's from all them diseases that he was harboring.
It's bacon.
Allegedly.
Bacon.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. So
he got that new allegedly. He got that
yeah,
new.
but I know that they have Stockholm syndrome, and Michelle's right, because even when I think about Velvet, that would be enough to say I could get over him. Because if you know you're dealing with a man, all right, he doesn't treat you right, he's sleeping with other women, he's not gonna do monogamy, but he lies and says he is. He wants to do polygamy, which he's not doing that right. But if you know that the man that you want to go back to and love stays with STDs, he's not trying to get him cleaned up, that's enough to say, I'm not staying with him.
Right.
I'm gonna sit back and watch at who's going to, like, new women that come through there, who's gonna really sit there and accept him giving her an STD and stay with him for 3 and 4 years. I'm gonna sit back and see what fool will sit there with that, in their body and not go to the hospital and be up underneath him smelling like what is it called?
Death.
Right, BV, or what is it called?
Garbage juice.
Yeah, garbage juice. Ugh, I can't even think of the name of it. But it's crazy, man. It is really crazy. But I can only imagine how they smell. But the thing is when you've been smelling like that for a long time, you don't even smell yourself. Others might smell it, but they don't smell it. Trust me. They
got strong noses. They have strong noses to live with that.
Oh, God. Make sure y'all hit that like button now. What is it? 𝗪𝗪𝗧? 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Is that how you say your name? 𝗪𝗪𝗧?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Lord, that's a name. You got a unique name, honey. You got a unique name. And then Sheba, if you're listening, go sit down somewhere.
Well, she was on live again. She was doing downloads. I heard about that.
That's why True ain't over there taking care of his kid, because he's so mad that you listening to Natureboy saying it's your day to do a download. You ain't did one in a while. Get up on it and represent the 3. Represent me. Wait, I know we're not talking about Velvet, but the other day she did a live, and I don't know, she looked pregnant to me. Oh, please don't say that. Please, Michelle. Please.
She might be.
I seen, listen to this. I seen a picture of her. Well, she was drinking wine, so that she wasn't pregnant then. No, they smell like 𝗪𝗪𝗧. Oh,
yeah, another name for it.
Oh,
what they smell like.
𝗪𝗪𝗧. I'm gonna use that one.
I mean, you could probably tolerate,
𝗪𝗪𝗧.
that. You probably could tolerate that because that sounds like it might be earthy.
Right,
not what they got.
Right,
not what they
right.
got.
Why didn't Cookie notice the stench? Well, I thought that was at Cookie's house. From my understanding, they're not at Cookie's house.
Right.
So I don't know where they're at. And, from another channel holder that's been investigating all this, they're saying that they're not at Cookie's house. They're somewhere. They got some old furniture. This is what that person said, the channel holder, but it's not Cookie's house. I don't know.
I mean, they got a whole lot of supporters still, so maybe a supporter put them up.
Yeah, and that's what the channel holder said. They said, well, maybe it's one of their supporters. So I don't know, but it doesn't last long. What they need to do is humble themselves and get a job. There's enough of them putting that money. Natureboy should really make them do that. Say, listen, right now we got to humble ourselves. Y'all got to look for a job if you want this to not collapse, and you want me to get a paid lawyer, and maybe it helps soften the blow. But I think it's kind of too late for anybody to soften no blow at this point. You know what I'm saying? I think that they're in some trouble.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I say they are in trouble is because they don't have him and they don't know how to function without him. And he's about to sit down. They're about to sit him down. He's about to do a bid.
Yes, he is. And I wonder who's going to stay on the team after that. Talking about, that's my husband.
Yeah,
that's my husband. Is your husband still married?
Yeah, legally married. Yeah,
to Velvet.
To Velvet. Yeah, they're legally married. And that's another thing that to me is funny. How do you even embarrass yourself saying that's your husband and he's legally married to another woman? I don't get it.
Like, just because he don't have the, like, she's not in his presence. If he passed today or tomorrow, she can collect whatever she needs to collect from him.
And
Whatever's in his
they
name.
won't get anything.
Down
from
to the
who
tent that they sleeping in.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
that part.
the man that they call husband, right? They're not gonna get nothing.
Nothing.
He'll be gone, and Velvet, anything he has, which we know he ain't got nothing, but anything, if he had anything, even hidden away, it goes to Velvet.
And I'm just saying, it'd be smart of Velvet to protect her interests in her kids by putting a, life insurance on them.
Yep. Hello.
I'm just saying.
Hello.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too.
Because everybody gotta go.
Everybody.
Some people sooner than others.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, that'd be smart, Velvet.
Exactly. Let me ask you a question. Now, Gargett, his little bestie. Why does he need a roommate? What is he having, financial problems?
And to protect the home, because I'm pretty sure now after I left, that's when he was showing the pow, and he wanted to make sure somebody was there while he was going. He went to New York for a minute for some odd reason. And he just had the guy there stay there for him to protect his home, because women going in and out, everybody got the code.
Well,
the mailman got the code. Everybody got the code.
The mailman.
Mailman probably got a code too.
Oh, I'm about to say. Let me tell you something. Change the code. That's it.
He went on his live and he was like, I ain't changing the code. That's when he starts showing the pow. Boy, stop. Sit down.
Because you know you ain't going to use it. If anything, you try to point it at somebody, they'll take it from you.
You be like, let me talk to you. Shut up. You shaking with it in your hand. Stop.
Right, exactly. Might drop it and shoot your foot or something. Shoot, that boy crazy.
He is.
Crazy than a bed bug. Now all of a sudden he doing lives like he's having a little dinner party. Come to find out, it's a roommate now.
It's only one person there.
Yeah, it's only one person. I only seen that dude, and
exactly.
I didn't see Gargett, but I could hear him talking in the background. So I just thought it was other people. No, I think not. No, matter of fact, I think I heard a female though too in there.
It's probably the one with no hair, with the fade.
Let me just look one more time.
It might be the one, because she all dancing in his kitchen. She might as well. She's probably still there.
Yeah, let me see. If they get the cussing and all that, I gotta immediately.
Right.
Hey, Sunfruit. Sunfruit said hi.
Hey.
Hey. Let me do it one more time. If you get the cussing, I got to get the going. Yeah, because God gets another one. He tries to act like he's so conscious. Every other word come out of his mouth is a cuss word too, and stuff. I don't know. I picture conscious brothers to be, laid back, respectful. They talk, with education, and people that are educated and respectful to themselves and people that they want to see grow in a conscious community. They just don't talk like that.
They don't, because they don't care. Then whatever money scams they can get to get money, that's what they're going to do. That's
but I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the conversation, like how he talks.
They could talk about all the knowledge in the world.
She is there. Look at.
She is. Oh, it's her?
She is there, yeah.
I was right, Sam. Oh, she's so happy.
For now,
girl, you better get you some of this, because look, the fork is going down.
There's another girl there too. Well, it's probably his female.
The fork is going down.
Might be. I don't know.
I'm talking about the roommate's
right.
Female.
Right.
What is that, lasagna? They eat
vegetarian.
Vegan lasagna. Yeah, vegetarian.
Dang. I was eating that thing all good. I was enjoying. I was like, you better get some of this, girl. It's about to be gone. Look back, it's gone. So until one bite.
Oh shit!
Say no more.
That's a violation.
Say no more. Yeah. Say no more. Yeah. Had I looked back a few more times.
Say less.
What did it say in New York? Maybe saying word to my mother. Word up, dude.
And he's so phony. He's so phony.
The things that's going in my head when he whispered in her ear in her broad little head.
Fendi facts?
Huh? He's so funny.
When he whispered in her broad little head.
Word, son.
Michelle said, okay, I'm slow. Who are these people?
problem.
Well, the
Menace to
dude that has
society.
the
What they
woman
say when they be
sitting
talking
on
shit
his
about you?
lap is Nature
Philly, they say
Boy's
drawn.
best
Down south,
friend
they
and
say
supporter.
you joning. You joning
And
on me?
Gargette,
Oh, cutting
Michelle.
ass?
Yeah.
You see how he holding her head, like just
Yeah, I had to
rocking her
turn
to
it off
sleep.
because
Like,
I
believe
don't.
all my lies. Come on, baby, just believe all my lies.
I'm quite sure she knows. She ain't stupid. I'm quite sure she knows his lies. So Michelle, that guy that had that bald-headed girl sitting on his lap, well, she's somebody he's been dealing with for a few years. He's also the friend and the supporter of Nature Boy. You probably remember him. Remember when he had a friend with dreads come to Puerto Rico, and the girlfriend that he brought, he kicked her out, and he called Nature Boy on the phone and was showing Nature Boy her outside banging and carrying on, swearing and everything. He kicked her out in Puerto Rico, and I don't think that they didn't leave. She said that they didn't leave together. So he basically kicked her out, and she was out. She never let her back in.
Yeah, that would have been.
No. He let her back in, but she was staying on a different part of the house, and they never spoke.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that was it was a messed up vacation for her.
Exactly.
You
Like
know,
it would have
so
been a whole issue. You're not gonna kick me out in a where they don't speak English. No, you crazy.
exactly. Well, they did it.
You
He
about to
did
go
it.
to
But see, he did that because he did
he
that
was
because
showing off for his bestie.
yeah, exactly. So we already know the routine with that. He did that just trying to be like Nature Boy. You need to sit yourself down, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand how, grown people don't understand the repercussions for their actions, and that it ain't where it's at trying to be like Nature Boy, because see, you try to duplicate what Nature Boy's doing and you might catch a bad one.
Just like Nature Boy.
Just like Nature Boy. Nature Boy didn't know that was going to happen to him.
He thought he was untouchable.
He thought he was untouchable. Ain't no way in the world you're gonna make me think, ain't no way he can convince me at all that he knew that was gonna happen to him. Because if he knew that was gonna really happen to him, and he knew it, he would have fell back.
Oh yeah, yeah. He would be on his best behavior.
Yep, he would have been on his best behavior. So I don't want to hear that. But hey, it is what it is. I don't feel bad for him and stuff. Maybe like I was just hoping that if the feds ever picked him up, maybe it would change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, for them people, and they would get better and get some help that they need, and go back to their family that could support them and love them, and this would be over with. Yes, I know about him. I was focused on something else. Okay. Over her multitasking. Oh, you talking about the chick that was on his lap, Michelle? It says, where's the Carbonation 3 main ladies at? Yeah, there's 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛, and I think Zoca, she's missing in action right now.
So now it's Efru.
We're trying to right. It's 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛 and Efru. So Zoca's missing. We're trying to figure out too where Zoca went. Zoca went a couple of days ago. She ain't been active yet, because we all know that they got the passwords to all of the Instagrams. So that's not necessarily Zoca putting those posts up. There's like 2 posts up, but I don't believe that Zoca putting those posts up. I think that maybe True or Aya or 𝗪𝗛𝗧, somebody's putting those posts, making it seem like she's still active and still in carbonation. Where they living while True's in the car? That's a good question, because you get people saying that they're still in that house, and then you get people saying that they're staying with a supporter. So I just fall back. Sometimes you gotta just sit back and watch the scene and
let it unravel for itself.
Yeah, and let it play out. Right? Is that let it unravel for itself? So you got a cold, huh? You got a cold?
Oh my goodness! I'm about to do the onions and sock trick. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm about to do that because I sound like a whole man right now. Like
you got a head cold though.
In body, like the whole, like
like you have a flu. Oh man, you have a sore throat?
I think it's more of an allergy.
Okay, yeah, because I've been sneezing a lot too, and then sometimes I wake up with like a little stuffy nose, and you know what I'm saying, it'd be itchy. And yeah, I think so too. Cause my sister was saying she was feeling like she was getting allergies too. I said, well, the seasons are changing, but I don't think people get really allergies in the wintertime.
Well, yeah, but I was like under the air conditioner yesterday and it started raining.
Me too, and that's what's messing me up. I know exactly what my problem is. I keep the AC on and the fan.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's
a
a double whammy.
right.
Yeah. But I don't like to be hot. You know what I'm saying? But right now it's funny because I got my long bathrobe on because I'm cold. Right now, I had to put my heater on for a little while.
That's a sign that you're sick if you get chills real quick. Like most healthy people run hot.
I feel fine though.
I got chills. I'm cold. I'm sick.
Yeah, I do feel cold, but it's drafty in this house. And it's like only 69 degrees. That's cold for me. That's like spring. That's like spring weather. You know, even though I live mainly in a cold climate all year round, summer's the only hot season I get. You know, I see him when he is practicing at school with his team. Who are you talking about, JT? And welcome to the chat, sweetie. You talking about 𝗪𝗓𝗪? Crazy man that gives his password out to everybody. He gonna give his password out to the wrong chick, and that chick gonna be a setup chick, and she gonna have some dudes run up in there, and he gonna be all done.
Safest thing to do is date backwards because you know how that person is. You know what they're about.
Yep. And if I don't think he gave it to 𝗪𝗧. I don't think he gave it to 𝗪𝗧.
If she said she comes in whenever she wants to beat on his or attack his women, she probably have it too.
But if she got the password, why they beating on the door if they got the password to get in?
Because the door is broke, the gate is broken. So all right, the screen door is broken. You could take off the knob. That night he didn't take off the knob, so you can't get in from outside. Like you might.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the main door. No, it's the screen door that's broken. Like he'll take the knob off and put it to the side.
Oh, okay.
So they can't actually get in.
So he locks himself in the house.
For protection.
Wow, that's deep.
Now he got a roommate for protection.
But he's supposed to be so conscious. That's crazy. That's real deep. Well, you weep what you sow.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
That's to me doing too much. You mean 𝗪𝗓𝗪 ain't handy? Right, his door. He could take his doorknob off. I feel sorry for these women, ladies. It's sad. Zoca is such a beautiful young girl, and now she looks so bad. Then went over there and lost her tooth. LOL, acting like she loved rocking a missing. You know she didn't love rocking no missing tooth.
Right.
That shit. Ooh, I almost swore. That stuff. Ooh, I almost swore on my own live. Ooh, child. Because I was deep in thought. That tooth being gone made her look older.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? You like that tooth because you was trying to appease Natureboy. But when
she's stressed and like the wrinkles in her face, like she's too young to have wrinkles.
Yeah, man.
Have deep bags. She
right.
Looks my age.
Wow. She looks like she's really going through it.
She is.
Sometimes people wear their depression and everything on their face. That's crazy. But Natureboy went to the dentist when he had a toothache, but she can't go to get the tooth filled in. I don't get that. If you don't know at this point that Natureboy is for self, and he don't care about your missing tooth.
He swears. Everybody think they got a special connection, but all his words is repeated to one female to the next. It's because he took you to the waterfalls. He took Velvet to the waterfalls. He took Rod to the waterfalls.
Right. Exactly. Oh, this is crazy.
And all think of being loved by the right one or the chosen one. He ain't chosen. He chosen for some BS.
Exactly. That's why I keep telling you. I keep comparing the two. 𝗪𝗓𝗪 is just like Natureboy. He got the same traits.
Quiet and sneaky.
He's sneak. Well, them are the ones you got to watch. I like how Natureboy is transparent with his. He let you know, so you can make a decision for yourself before you deal with him.
So basically, if you come to him, that's okay, and the a whooping he's going to give you.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you okay with it, you know how I am. So
You already know how he
do,
is. He's telling you.
right.
Gargette ain't gonna tell you nothing. It's gonna be a surprise.
After
Yeah.
years, it's gonna be a surprise. Like, wait, who is this person?
She said, SL, the dentists are very expensive. Medical insurance doesn't pay for dental work. Well, they pay for Natureboy's, whatever, how he got his paid for. They had to do surgery to drain that pus that was in his gum.
Yeah.
And then they had to remove the broken tooth that was underneath the gum.
But that's different because it was an emergency. If you don't drain it, it can actually take him out of here.
Yeah, it can
So,
go to his
might not
heart.
replace it, but they'll drain it for him.
Yeah, that's different. You're right.
Yeah.
That's like dental surgery that Zoca needed.
Right. She needs to replace.
Well, hopefully she goes back home and stays home and she'll be able to get her mouth fixed.
I would love to see their life after Natureboy.
Zoca is so gifted and wasted it. I agree. Didn't you have another channel called Actualist? What happened to that channel? Actualist. Says Zoca needs cosmetic surgery. She needs an implant. Yeah, on her tooth. Yeah. Well, I hope she carried that tooth everywhere she went, because it'll be cheaper if she kept the tooth that fell out and get it put back in. I'll get that bad boy put back in. But knowing Natureboy, he may have made it throw it away.
Yeah, probably. To prove that she loves him.
And I'll be telling them, I don't think so. This tooth gonna get put back in after I come down to reality. Well, it is what it is. It really is. I feel bad for them, but at the same time, they got to feel bad for themselves in order to change. And there's nothing I can do.
Right, you got to start with them.
Starts with them. Yeah.
And they long way from change. And I want to know what was like sparked their change. What has to happen to them? They already homeless. In order to be like, you know what? This is wrong. Let me leave.
I don't, at this point, I couldn't tell you what would have to happen. I think they're just stuck. It says Zoca had an implant. She stated Natureboy disagreed with the vanity look. So she took it out. Oh my God. I think she said it was destroyed. See what I'm saying? Because remember I said he may have told her to throw it out.
Yeah.
He wanted to make sure she never put it back in her mouth. Not even if she left there. Yeah, exactly. Natureboy probably wearing Zoca's tooth on the earring.
That's funny.
Yeah. You think so? That he's wearing it on a chain or as an earring?
Did he wear a tooth around his neck like a saber tooth? That might be.
I don't even remember. That dude's a wacko. He must have paid for that with donations, because even if you go to the emergency, they are gonna tell us to go see your dentist. Yeah, but if I had a pus in my gum like Natureboy had, they better help me with that.
Yeah, they do drain it, because it happened to me before. So they do drain it, and they do send you to your dentist. And your dentist will just they take out the tooth. They don't hospital. Your dentist will take out the tooth and then close it up.
Well, I went to the emergency,
right,
and I got my wisdom tooth taken out, and then I had my other wisdom tooth was hurting me. Not long after, and I went to emergency. It wasn't the dentist, and they took out my other wisdom tooth.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, that was in Boston when I was living in Boston. True in his car. In college, I was homeless in a car for 3 weeks. Then my GI Bill money started running out. It was cool. It was cold.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear anybody in that type of situation.
Struggling, right.
Struggling, exactly. But I bet it made you stronger, Jamie. I bet it made you stronger. I says Zoca has a beautiful smile. Ain't nothing wrong with her teeth. There isn't. Somebody I recorded spoke against the vaccine. Then they terminate my account. Oh, wow. Yeah, because remember I told you before? There was once upon a time we could talk about the big C, but people started doing conspiracies here, and they used to monetize it. people started doing conspiracy theories and all this stuff. And then that's when they basically said, if we catch you on there talking about those topics, you can lose your channel, get demonetized, or they're gonna take down the video. One of three things. SL, you're not living in Boston anymore. No, I'm born and raised from Boston, but I left Boston in 2017, and I've been out here ever since where I'm at. But I'm still from Boston. Yeah, that's the soil that I was born on, Boston, Massachusetts. I ain't been here. I've been in Boston all my life. I only been here about 6 years, and I'm only out here because the rent's cheaper. I live good out here. If I was in Boston, ain't no telling what I'd be paying for rent.
Right.
I don't get no subsidized housing or no Section 8. I pay market rent. I said I remember Dusty tried to say Sybil had a fake teeth, and they found it under the bed.
The bed. I remember.
Do you remember that? Oh my God.
That's funny.
I think she has veneers.
Right.
The veneers.
Like, you remember when I found her teeth under the bed? Like, first of all.
Right. Miss Davis.
Woman that still went home to a whole house because she was smart enough to keep her home.
She was. And I don't believe she
book about y'all. Made a profit.
And we know she didn't bring all her money like he thought that she brought and gave to him.
Exactly.
Says Miss Davis, you two absolutely wonderful lady. Oh, and everyone in the chat, have a great evening. Much love. You too, sweetie.
Yes.
Have a great night, and thank you for coming through. Hope you come soon again. You better. No, I'm joking. Have a blessed night, sweetie. It says I always thought that where you live still. No, I don't live there no more. I live in Rhode Island, but I'm from Boston, born and raised. I was born in Brigham and Women's Hospital, and that's in Boston, Massachusetts. That's where I was born when I came out of my mother.
You know what's funny? I was just thinking about something. That since the new girl with a new old girl, I'm talking about Gaggett. You know, the girl with the fade.
Yeah, with the fade.
Mariah. I haven't seen Mariah.
Oh, maybe, I haven't either.
Maybe somebody got checked up. I'm just saying.
And she was like, I'm not dealing with you.
Like, right. Like,
that means she got a little bit of